Did you know you can start selling your digital products for free and in just a few clicks? Stick around and I'll show you how. If you've been looking to start selling your digital products online, or if you have a free digital product right now that you would like to share with your audience, then you're in the right place, as today we're taking a look at Gumroad. This video is really a continuation, if you will, or a complement to a video I posted a few days ago on how to grow on Instagram and sell digital products. In that video, I discussed my 8-step framework to growing an Instagram account and monetizing it through the sale of digital products. If you're interested in that, I'll leave a link to the video in the description. For now, let's go ahead and discuss how to use Gumroad to host and sell your digital products. So let's take a look at probably the most important aspect when it comes to picking a platform for you to host your digital products, and that is the pricing. And unlike other platforms, Gumroad doesn't actually charge a monthly or recurring fee. If we take a look at their pricing page like we are now, we can see that instead of a monthly fee, they will charge you a 10% flat fee for every transaction, or basically every sale that you make. If you're just starting out in selling digital products, or if you only have a free digital product to offer as you're trying to grow an audience, this is great as you don't have to put any money up front, right? Once the volume of sales you're doing increases, you can think about switching to other platforms that may charge a monthly fee that will actually come out to be less than the 10% that's being charged here in Gumroad. But for now, if you're just starting out, I believe Gumroad is the best platform to use when it comes to hosting and selling digital products. It is also important to mention, if I go down here to what are the fees and I click on learn more about fees, that there's also some credit card and PayPal associated fees, but that's pretty common in almost any merchant, whether physically or online. And this account to around 3%. So you're looking at a total of a 13% fee on every sale that you make. But again, if you're just starting out, if the volume of sales that you're doing at the moment is very low, then I believe Gumroad is still the best platform to host your digital products. So now let's jump into the actual platform. Go ahead and go to gumroad.com and create yourself a free account. Once you do that, you'll be taken to this home screen where we have the menu on the left side and then kind of our workspace here on the right side. And the first thing that you want to do, or the first thing that we want to take a look at, are the settings here on the bottom left. And here we can see a couple of things. We can see, for example, user details that displays the email associated with your Gumroad account. You can control here the notifications, whether you want to be notified when a purchase or a comment or a review is left in one of your products, and that can be via email or mobile. Then support, this is the email, this one's important. This is the email that users or customers will reach out to when they have a concern or a question on your product. And then you can pick here other settings, like your language, your time zone, and what currency you want to make sales on. Um, if you are just starting out with digital products, a lot of these settings are not going to be that important, but what you do want to take a look at is here at your profile, and this is where you customize kind of your storefront. So if I click here on this arrow to look at the preview, this is what my storefront looks like at the moment. So it's very empty. Again, here, username, you can change it if you wish. That's going to be part of your URL. So if I zoom in here, you'll see the URL for my storefront is progresspresso.gumroad.com. And we come to the name. The name will be displayed here on your storefront, so I'll leave that as is. And you can add a bio. So let's say I'm selling digital products related to making money online. So I'm going to do making money online. And I don't know, something attractive, building your digital empire, right? That's going to be my bio. Then the logo, if you logged into Gumroad with a Gmail or an X account, then that will pull your profile picture. Of course, you can always change it by clicking on the X and uploading your own, and you have the recommended dimensions here on the left side. You can also now connect to X if you wish. And then when it comes here to design, we only have 6 kind of combinations that we can pick from. So I'm just gonna pick Roboto Slab, and I'm gonna change the highlight color from pink to orange, and I'll leave the background as white as I find it's easier to read. Yeah, now that that's our storefront, that's customized. Oops, and I didn't save the changes like that. Okay. Now the changes are saved, and I think my bio got deleted too, but that's fine. You get the idea. Here over on the Teams tab, this is where if you're working with or collaborating with other people, this is where you can add them to your Gumroad account. Payments, this is going to be very important. So you'll select the country where you're located at, and then just check these three boxes. This basically just confirms that you have or you are a real person, you have a government issued ID, you have proof of residence in the country in case it's asked for it in the future. And then you'll be able to connect your bank account, and if you do have one, your PayPal account, so that you can take payment for your products. Let me go back to that. Then passwords, obviously I won't click into that. That's just where you can change your password for your Gumroad account. And then you have some analytics and advanced settings that you don't need to mess with at the moment. So yeah, basically in the settings section, look at this first tab and then customize your storefront to the way you look, and we'll be ready to move on. So now that we've customized our storefront, let's upload our first product into Gumroad. To do that, we want to head over to the product section here on the left side, and we want to click here on new product. We'll need to give our product a name. In this case, I'm going to upload an ebook or just a pamphlet explaining people how they can monetize digital products in 2024. I can select the type of product that this is. It can be either a digital product, a course, an ebook, membership, physical good, or bundle, and the price for this product. So if I'm trying to grow my audience, I'm gonna offer this guide for free, and I'll show you why in a second. And I'm gonna leave the price as 0, and then I'm gonna click next. Okay, then we're taken into the product customization kind of screen where I can modify the name if I need to. Here I'll add the description of my product. In this section, you want to use the help of an AI tool, whether that's ChatGPT or any other one of your preference, to come up with a description. Obviously, edit it yourself. Um, Again, these are going to be selling points for your product, right? So you want your description to be not very long, but detailed enough for the person to understand what they're getting if they do purchase your product. Here we can modify the URL. So if I want this to be monetizing, it is monetizing dash digital dash products. This is going to be the URL. If I have a custom domain, I can add that here, and you can learn more about how to connect to your custom domain. Then you want to add a cover. As of right now, if you look here on the right side, I can actually open it up. You'll see here that this is how the product page is looking at the moment. So still missing quite a few things, such as a cover. I'm gonna go ahead and upload a file from my computer. I already created one in Canva with the dimensions suggested. So here I have monetizing digital products, a quick guide to selling digital products. As you can see now, it looks a lot cleaner. I can also upload a thumbnail, and this image really is gonna appear in the kind of Gumroad marketplace or Gumroad Discover. I'll go ahead and upload another image there for the thumbnail. There it is. And then I have here what call to action I want the user to see. If I look at the preview, no, you don't see it right now, but there'll be a button here that says I want these or buy these, etc. And you basically only have three options. You have I want this, buy this, or pay. I'll just leave it as I want this. Summary, you can add a summary that will appear here on this section on the right side. And it could be this could be a summary of your product. So it could be free ebook on monetizing digital products. And you can add more details if you wish. Let me go ahead and save it right now. Go back to it. Versions, we'll come back to this part as I do find versions to be very useful. And then you have other settings like limiting product sales. If you only want to sell a particular amount, maybe you're doing a Black Friday sale and you only want to sell 50% of these products or 100, etc. You can play around with these settings. But let's look at what our store looks like at the moment. So we have our banner here, we have the name of our product, we have the price for it. Again, right now we're offering just a free product. Our summary is here on the right side, and then we have the product description here. Okay. Go back to edit the product. Let's go to content. Here in the content section, this is where you want to um, upload the file or the link that you're going to be offering or that you're selling, basically. So I have this PDF that's called monetizing underscore free. You can see it here. That's all I'm uploading at the moment. And then I'm going to click publish and continue. And here share, you can share to X, Facebook, or just copy the URL. And you have other options here that you don't need to worry about as of right now. So let's take a look at the store again. Again, we have our banner, our product name, product description, the price or suggested price. You'll see it here kind of blurred out. And they have the I want this button with the summary and kind of the size and length of that specific PDF. Okay, so that's how you would host a free digital product, or if you want, you can add another price here and have that be a paid product. But I want to show you, I want to come back here to the versions, and I want to show you this functionality in Gumroad, which I find very useful. So I'm going to click here on add version, and this is going to be the free version. It's just the monetizing guide, and it's going to include the free monetizing guide for digital products in 2024. And then I'm going to have another version that's going to be called monetizing guide, I don't know, pro. And what this is going to have is going to have the free monetizing guide for digital products. So same as our free version, but it's also going to have the detailed monetizing guide for digital products plus 150 examples of digital products to sell. The free version, obviously, it's going to be $0, and then this one, let's say I want to make it $9.99, and let me go ahead and save the changes. Let's go back here to the content tab. As you can see right now here on the right side, I have this drop down now, and right now I'm editing the free version. I'm going to move to the pro version, and I want to upload the files that I want the pro version to include. In this case, it's going to be two. It's going to be the free guide plus a more detailed or kind of a commercial guide that obviously would have more value as I'm trying to sell this to a customer. I'm going to give this folder a name, monetizing digital products pro. Save changes, and let's go back to our store, and I'll show you what those versions look like. So again, you've seen the banner and the rest of the functionalities, but now here we have two things, right? So we have the free monetizing guide, which only includes the free guide, and then the customer, once they land in this product page, they can choose to upgrade to the version, the pro version, which is $9.99, and that includes a more detailed guide as well as some examples of digital products to sell. So this version functionality, very cool. And there's actually a way to even try to upsell the customer when they're downloading the free version. And we'll go to that here in a few minutes. So next, let's take a look at some other functionality that Gumroad has included to help you sell more of your digital products. And that is emails and workflows or automations. So obviously, every time somebody wants to download one of your products, whether that's the free one or the paid version, they'll need to provide an email before they can do that, before they can download the product. So as you saw there, it asks for an email before I can download that. And once, as that's happening, as people are downloading and purchasing your product or your free guides, You'll start collecting their emails, and you actually have functionality here within Gumroad on the left side under the email section for you to send an email to everybody in your email list. Maybe you have a new product coming out that you want your customers to check out, or maybe you're trying to upsell some customers that downloaded, the free version of your product. This is where you can send an email to them, and you can also specify only whether you want it to be sent to everyone or only particular people in your email list. This is where you can do that. But what's more interesting and probably more useful are the workflows or automations. So I'm going to click here on new workflow, and these are basically automated processes that you can trigger after a certain action happens in Gumroad. So for example, once a customer purchases your product, I'm going to call these 1 day. So I want to send an email 24 hours later after a customer downloads the free version. And in that email, I'm going to try to convince them to come back to my storefront and purchase the pro version, right? The $9.99 version that we saw. So for that, I'm going to name this automation 1 day because I'm sending the email 1 day after. This is the trigger is going to be when a customer purchases a product. If a customer has bought the free guide but has not yet bought the pro version, right? I want this to be sent to them. You can also specify if they paid more than or paid less or purchased after. In this case, for automation, this does not apply. And you can also specify which country the customer needs to be in for this automation to trigger. But again, I want to have it open to anybody that's downloaded the free guide. So I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to click save and continue. Then I'm going to click on create email. Here, these two fields are very important. So this is what tells Gumroad when to send this email. So I have hours, days, weeks, and months after purchase. So in this case, I want this to be sent 24 hours after the customer downloads the free version. And I'm gonna do a subject of upgrade to the pro version and sell digital products now. And obviously here I'll include some wording on why they should upgrade to the pro version and why right now it's useful to them and it provides value to them, etc., etc. And at the end I'll include the link to the pro version of the product. So once you're ready configuring your email to upsell your product, you can click on save changes. And let's go back now, and you'll see here that your workflow has been created. So these are two great functionalities included in Gumroad to try to upsell your products or to sell more products. Basically, you have emails and you have automated workflows. The other one is the upsell functionality. You can find that here on their checkout. I'm going to go here to the upsells tab. I'm going to click on new upsell. Let's name these, I don't know, Progresspresso, offer text, I don't know, upgrade to pro version. And I don't know, let's say I have here a few bullet points. And type of offer, this is going to be to replace the version selected with another version of the same product. Again, we have two versions of the same product, and I want to try to upsell the customer when they're downloading the free version to go ahead and upgrade to the pro version. So it's going to apply to this product and the version selected. So if they select the free monetizing guide, I want to offer the pro. If they selected the pro, then that's fine. I don't want to offer anything, so I'll leave this blank. And then I'll go ahead and save. So let's go back to products. And let's take a look at this product. So let's say I select the free version. I'm going to try to download the free version. I'm going to click on get. And right before I'm able to download the product, I'll get this pop-up and try to upsell me on getting the pro version. And I can click on either don't upgrade or upgrade and continue checking out whether that's with the free or the paid version. So there you have it. I know I went through some of these things and functionalities very quickly, so please, if you do have a question, leave it in the comments down below. But this is how you can host your either free digital product or if you're trying to sell digital products already, you can host them in Gumroad for a 10% flat fee commission plus some PayPal and credit card fees. So you're looking at about 13% commission on every sale. And I think that is a great value, especially if your volume or the volume of sales that you're doing at the moment is not very large, then I think it is well worth looking into Gumroad. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.